We have the question from our dear sister Angelica from Colombia. Let's see what she says. Salamu alaikum, respected Sheikh Qomi. Wa alaikum salam, very esteemed and dear sister. I am writing from Colombia. I am Angelica, a Muslim convert, and I have a dilemma. Well, go ahead, dear sister. Many girls, when they convert to Islam, start facing problems. It's normal. It's a test of faith from God. It's normal. Well, then I have a dilemma. Currently, a man is pursuing me, but he is not firm about the goal of marriage. What does that mean? There is a man who wants to take advantage of her because she is young, she is pretty, I don't know. So, the man does not want to commit at all. He just says, "Look, beautiful, let's be friends and more." And she replies, "No, please what? If you want to have something. I seek to form a strong family with respect, to be loved." Well then, when I am going to be the mother of that house, the wife of that house, then you will also have what you want, and I will form that family. I am not going to lose my capital, my treasure on something that you want to make into an adventure. No, I am not going to allow it. It's fine. The girl is an intelligent girl. She is not an easy girl. Easy girls are doomed to lose everything and gain nothing. And men come, take advantage of them, and goodbye. 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 They consider her as an object for use, a sexual object that they use and then discard. But well, that girl is a smart girl. That's good. That a girl cares. Don't give yourself away easily. That's fine. Very good, dear sister. You have done well. The fact that you are concerned about this and ask the question means that you are not an easy girl. That is very good. So, what does he say? Currently, a man is pursuing me, but he is not firm on the goal of marriage. So, the man only wants intimacy, and to have a home, or none of that. He is not consistent. In other words, the man is not willing to invest in her. He does not value her as she deserves. So, what happens? My parents are Catholic and I do not feel supported in choosing a good husband. That is true. And generally in the West, these values of marriage have largely been lost. That is also true. Many men approach and say they want to be boyfriends, but in reality, it means nothing. They leave the girl with 2 children as a gift and leave. It is very bad. The West is like this. So, well, for the choice of a good husband, I have no options. But in the mosque, I feel embarrassed to address that topic. If I go to the mosque and say, "Look, I am a single girl," well, every person has a need for marriage. That need, where can I find that need? It is a necessity for your perfection. You, every person has that need. For us to achieve our spiritual perfection, we need to have a believing partner. Each of the human beings is like this. So, is this wrong? No. It is very good. It is very good that we are sincere. Hypocrites are doomed to lose everything, but the sincere are not. Let's see, she says, "Well, I feel that I have that need. I want to have a husband." And in the mosque, I feel embarrassed to address that topic. Why? A mosque has to serve that purpose. It has to support girls with verses. The religious leader of the mosque has to go and seek to facilitate this so that they form a family, forming an Islamic marriage. Because they, the Muslim women, have no other place. Who can they marry? Only Muslims. That is the law of Islam. Therefore, the religious authority must apply the law of Islam. This means that the religious man, the sheikh who is in the mosque, has an obligatory Islamic duty. When he sees that a girl is single, he says, "Sister, if you need to have a husband," and if she says yes, the man, the sheikh, goes to talk to the other men to convince them to marry her as a first wife. Note, I am not talking about polygamy. I do not agree with it. Be aware. There are many single men and single women. You facilitate, and you receive many blessings, when you facilitate Islamic legal marriage among young people. That brings you a lot of blessings. It needs to be done. I always did it when I was in a mosque. When we had a single sister and a single brother, I spoke to both of them. If they wanted to get married, I would help them. Do you understand? So the girls there in our center were happy because they knew a single girl was coming, and we helped her get married. So she says, well, in the mosque I feel embarrassed to talk about that because in that mosque it seems like they don't want to help or it's not in fashion. So, because, first of all, change religion for God, not for a husband. So, some interpret it wrong. They say, look, she was welcome here to find a husband. Then, they treat her badly. That is wrong. What does it mean? A girl is being commercialized for God's sake. That's fine. And now she wants to get married. Ready. We, as a community, need to support her. Then she says, I feel alone. It is true, and we completely agree with you. And I feel that this man is taking advantage of the fact that I have no support. That is also true. All men are like that. Look, let's see. All men want easy girls. All men. All men want to sleep with all the pretty girls they see. That's how it is. And without commitment. This idea that women, for example, go out to undress in the street, that they become easy, is something that men like. Because men want to take advantage. It's like everyone likes a free store with a lot of free merchandise, deals, right? But you have to appreciate yourself. You need to understand that you have a precious jewel that you cannot lose easily. When a person does not appreciate your worth, you do not have to give yourself to that person. They are abusers. And those people do not appreciate you before marriage. When he gets what he was looking for, he will disrespect you even more. So these marriages will never yield good results. The man neither accepts you as a legal wife, nor is he going to commit to starting a family with you. So what do you expect from that man? What interests a man interests all men. That man is a bit bolder and will tell you, look, pretty, I like you. This is something all girls will hear. Pay attention. That is the issue of men's boldness. When men see an attractive, pretty girl, all the men like her. Some are bold and will say, hey, look pretty, do you want to go out? She doesn't want to. That's because they are shameless, because they are bold. Only marriage is accepted. To be truly valued as a lady who truly deserves to be part of a family life and a respected woman, appreciated with all the respect that you are worthy of receiving. So she says, well, I feel that this man is taking advantage of the fact that I don't have that support. That's how it is. What does it mean that I am Latina? Unfortunately, that culture in Latin America, the gender ideology has, regrettably, caused society to become corrupted in Latin America. For the most part, then everyone says there are easy girls. No, you have to teach that Latina. Girls are not easy girls. Pay attention. It has to be started. Now, me, you say me, today has shown the world that it is not true, that it is not true. These are the lies of Hollywood that have been instilled in our heads, that the lovers of the protagonists are always a Latina girl, Brazilian, Mexican, like that. No, we are not going to allow it. Colombian, no, we are not going to allow it. It is an image that Hollywood is transmitting to the world. So she says, what does it mean that I am Latina? And that because of this fact, I do not have the right to be loved or respected as a Muslim woman. What a pity about that, man. I appreciate the attention given while I await your kind advice. Well, my esteemed and dear sister, let's see. When we want to plan something, we need to be realistic. In being realistic, we must speak frankly and clearly. Well, let's see, what exactly do you need? We will get it. You say, well, you look for your name, believer or unbeliever. Go ahead, believer. Very well. A man with commitment or without commitment? Of course, a man with commitment. Very well. A man who fulfills his commitment. An intelligent or emotional man? Is he someone who easily gets emotional, or a man who thinks before making decisions? Surely you want an intelligent, prudent man, not a lustful, emotional, crazy, inconsistent man. Let's see Put yourself in the shoes of a smart, believing Muslim boy. What kind of girl does that boy like? Put yourself in the place of a believing Muslim man. Come on. I want to think like a single Muslim man. Which girl do I like? I go to the mosque, for example. Is there a girl who does not wear the Islamic veil? Another girl who does wear the Islamic veil? As a Muslim man, which of these girls am I going to choose? Of course, the girl who wears the Islamic veil. Very well. I see a girl who wears tight clothes and another girl who wears very loose clothes, where her body is not visible. I say, that girl is more chaste. For her to be the mother of my children, she is indeed much better. A girl who wears the Islamic veil outside the mosque, or a girl who does not wear the Islamic veil? Of course, a girl who wears the Islamic veil. A girl who knows some technique, has a job, works hard, is the lady of the house, an active girl. So these are characteristics that make a girl attractive. For example, one simple thing. I can teach you that simply. For example, if we are going to see a girl with the Islamic veil without makeup, without seeking sexual attractions, with her intelligence and wisdom, she comes to create a YouTube channel defending Islam. Yes. Let's see. A girl is intelligent and she wears the Islamic veil properly. This veil defends Islam. For example, how to defend Islam? It's simple. Go look for the videos of Sheikh Qomi. For instance, there are many videos of mine titled The Main Causes of Infidelity in Couples. You are going to listen to this video, you will take notes, memorize it, and you will teach it. Do it in your name. There is no need to say that Sheikh Qomi does this. Go teach it in your name. Very well. First video, second, third, 10, 20, 40, 50, 100 videos you make. So everyone says, oh, look at that girl who is so beautiful but properly wearing the Islamic veil. She is a model of Islam. That girl is indeed exemplary. And you will know that many men will be suitors for you. All the men say, I want to marry her. So you have options to choose from. Do you understand me? They write to you. Maybe there you can leave a number. Be careful. The number you leave on YouTube should not be for calls. For example, you can have a card on your cell phone. You are going to install WhatsApp and remove the card, so that no one can harass or bother you with calls. Do you understand me? Surely. When you leave your number, many people are going to bother you. That is true. But among many people who will bother you, they want to harass you, they want to do things to you. Because, when you share your number on YouTube, everyone wants to bother you. But among them, there will be many suitors. This means you will form your own Latin Muslim community. And among that community, there will necessarily be men that you will like. I see that way as an effective means of being an influencer, a promoter of Islam, and at the same time, being an active girl, where you can also start a family. But be careful. Watch out for men who want to take advantage of girls on social media. No, that's not acceptable. So, how do you know if that man is a good man or not? You ask him the same? I want to get to know him. Make videos introducing yourself on your YouTube channel. Do not accept video calls. Do not accept calls. That's what Sheikh Qomi does. I never allow anyone to call me. Why? Let's see. If someone calls me, I don't know how that person is dressed. Do you understand? If you accept that call, what will it be for you? Right away. It could be that a person, you understand. So they are going to make a screen recording and publish it. Look. Let's see, look at this call. Do you see it? They are going to make fun of you. It's going to be a case of bullying. So I don't recommend you answer the calls. No video calls either. Block them. And block and silence. There is an option in WhatsApp that allows you to silence calls. So, you won't receive any calls. Disable WhatsApp notifications. There you will grow. In a year, I promise you. In a year, you will find what you are looking for. In a year. But be very careful not to be among those men who want to take advantage of you. And be very careful with harassment. When you have fame, you will definitely face harassment. But be alert. Be very careful not to remove the Islamic veil, because there are demons that will approach you with threats and temptations to take off the veil. Do not pay attention to them. But by spreading Islam, you will achieve what you seek. May God bless you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.